going to show you how to make okra soup in 20 minutes and it will come out fantastic and delicious. Right now I have put in stockfish and meat. I'm just steaming it. Then afterwards, I can add another thing into it. But this time, this kind of food is a very simple one that I'm going to show you people today. So take a look of what I'm doing. This is meat and stockfish. I'm not going to put dry fish because sometimes I don't like the smell, but it is very good when you choose. It's optional. So let's leave it like 15 minutes so that it will steam very well and the flavor and the aroma and the spices we get into the meat. So we have to come back again and check it. This is shrimps I want to use for the soup, but it has to come maybe later. Afterwards, then that will be last thing I have to put after I must have putting it, and then I will put okra and the vegetables, and soup will be ready to eat. So I got this shrimp from the market. This is small one, but people, it depends on what you want. They have the big ones, and this one I just decided to use this one today. I'm pounding my pepper because I like doing it in a native way, in a traditional way. I have my mortar in my house. I live in Germany. I like pounding it here because I feel when I'm pounding it, I feel at home, like I'm in Nigeria. So that is why I chose to pound it in the mortar. I like putting ogirope. As you can see me, I have ogirope with me here. I like putting it a little because it gives this special flavor and the taste in the soup. So you can see it. I'm pounding it together. So after that, I will put it into the steamed meat that is boiling. I'm putting my pepper and my ogirope. I don't know what it's called in English, but for African, especially in Nigeria, they know what ogirope is. Locust bean, and it's very tasty when you use it for ogbono soup or okra soup. Now I'm using, because anytime I'm cooking my okra soup, I always like to use fresh spinach. This is fresh spinach that I just bought in the market right now. I use small quantity for it because when you use bigger quantity, it overtake the flavor of your soup. So you have to use small quantity for it, because when you do that, then it will be equal and accurate with the taste of the soup, and everything will be so fantastic. The vegetable was packed in a polythene bag, but I always like to wash it because sometimes you find out there is so many sand in the vegetable, and it's very good that you wash it before using it. You have to be so hygienic that whenever you buy something in the market, you have to wash it before you use it, because if you don't wash it, sometimes you find out some pesticide, or you find out that there is some dirt or sand in especially the vegetable. That is why it's very advisable when you buy things in the market and you wash it before using it. It's very good, just from the habit. I'm cutting is spinach. That's the way I cut my vegetables. Some of us use board to cut, but I cut my own with hand. I learned it when I was small, when I was growing with my mom. I learned it, so it has been a part of me. So I like it when I cut it with my hand. It doesn't give me any cut because I'm used to it right from my childhood. And I know it's going to be so accurate and so good for the soup because I'm making just a small soup for my daughter and I today. We want to eat okra soup. Okra soup is a very good soup. It's very nutritious. It's very healthy. You know, okra itself is something that is very good to your health. It's fiber. When you want to lose weight, when you're talking of, you know, losing some weight from your body, you talk about okra. Okra, you can use it in many ways. You can use it for soup. You can use it if you want to make porridge, vegetable yam. You can use it. You can also cook it and drink the water. Why I'm saying this is very good for your health. It helps you to reduce some weight. It helps you. It's a fiber. It's very good to your system. So I'm going to put a little bit palm oil. It doesn't have to be big because it's an okra soup. You just need a little. So this one I'm putting is going to be enough for the soup. Like I said earlier before, I like putting my crayfish last thing in the soup before putting vegetables, because when you put it earlier stage and with the vapor of the soup, all the flavor will just gone out. So it will not give you that taste. It will not give you that really thing that you want from the soup. That's why I always put it the last minute. So now I am going to pound it in my mortar, because like I said before, I like pounding all my things like pepper, crayfish, locust bean, all the rest of the poundable things. I like pounding them in the mortar because I said I got this feeling when I'm pounding it. I feel that I'm at home in Nigeria. That's why I chose to buy mortar to pound everything. Although I have blender, but I don't use it to blend my crayfish or whatever I'm using for cooking. I like pounding it with my hand in the mortar. This is the crayfish I'm going to put, but that will be the last thing I have to put before I will be putting okra and the vegetables. You can see it the way I pound it. When I'm pounding it, I don't mean to pound it in a powdered form. I just mash it, like, you know, so that when you are eating it, you can get some pieces out of it. I just mash it, you know, in some minutes, then I leave it. Now I want to put my crayfish because I think it's ready to put my crayfish in the. And now if you see how it looks, and the stockfish is ready. They are already tender, so that's why I put crayfish now. You can see I have put in crayfish here. So after crayfish, then I have to put the shrimp. I have washed the shrimp. You know, I told you earlier before that whatever I buy in the market, before I use it, I have to wash it second time. It doesn't matter whether in the freezer or in the space outside. Then what I need to do is just to wash it for the second time before using them. For me, it's very important that I do that, and it has been part of me. So that is, you know, how I do my things. So I'm putting the shrimp. I know you can say it's here, that is small shrimp. Now, yes, it's very small in size, but for me it is okay, because when you are eating the soup, you know, with your blood, you'll be getting more of it, you know, chewing it, so that is the joy. You will be enjoying it, so it will be plenty or many, steam like some minutes before putting my okra. This okra, I bought it before. I bought it 1 week before the time. Then I cut it in a small pieces and put it in the freezer. If you don't have time, maybe you're working, sometimes when you have chance or time, you go to Afro shop and buy your okra or whatever, or your spinach. You can cut it in a way you want and put it in the freezer. When you have time to cook your soup, you can get it out from the freezer and use it. And that is exactly what I did now. I have cut it like 1 week. I put it in the freezer. Now I am cooking my okra soup. That's why I brought it out. Then I'm going to use it right now. But now I will have to cover the soup before using my okra. Now I want to put my okra. You see how I'm removing it from the where I froze it. I did this in 1 week before I start cooking this soup, so it will be easier for me. I bought it and then I cut it and I put it in the freezer. Now I'm using it. I'm going to put it in my soup. So I'll cover it for the soup to heat the okra, because the okra is still frozen. So we have to leave it like 1 or 2 minutes so that it will melt and fix in with the soup. So as I said, when you don't have time, maybe you're working and you find out that it's not very good for you, or so it's difficult to you to use something fresh to cook your soup, especially the okra. You can buy it earlier time and you cut it whenever you have time and put it in your freezer. You preserve it. It's still going to be fresh whenever you decide to make the soup. So that is what exactly what I did. I cut this okra 1 week before the time. Today I decided to make an okra soup. That is why I brought it from the freezer. You can see it. I have put in it. It's still fresh. It's still as if you just bought it right away. So we have to give it some time to melt, and and it will brine with the soup we are cooking. Then after some time, then we can put our vegetable, which is spinach. Like earlier stage, I told you, whenever I'm cooking, especially okra soup, I like using fresh spinach. I don't like using the frozen one, because that frozen one gives me a different taste I don't even like. That's why I make sure I buy fresh spinach whenever I'm cooking my okra soup. Thank you. So I think our okra is melted and it's mixed with the soup right now, because I don't want it to overcooked. Right now it's going to be a strange thing for you people that watching me. I have here in my hands that is called otaze. Otaze is the leaf that we use to eat in Kwabi. If you know exactly what I mean, like Igbo people, we call it otaze, but I don't know what it calls in different, in a different tribe, but we call it otaze. I have this one fresh. I bought it in Afro shop. I use it to cook my okra soup because it gives this intensive aroma and the flavor and taste. It make it to be so strong when you're eating it. Otaze is a very good leaf, although it is bitter, but when you put it in the soup, you will not even notice the bitterness. You will not notice, but it will give you this intensive flavor and aroma. This you can just it will be an strange thing, but that is how I cook my okra. I use otaze I put small otaze in my okra. Look at it. I got it fresh from the Afro shop. I put a little bit. So it gives this aroma and so this intensive taste. So after putting it, then I will now put my spinach right now, and the soup is ready to go with the fufu. Right now I'm putting my spinach. Then I have to put it and leave it like 3 minutes to 5 minutes. Then I will stir everything together, and the soup is ready. Like I said earlier, this is the simplest way you can make your okra soup from the beginning to the end. You can use like maybe 20 minutes to make a very fantastic and tasty, delicious okra soup for yourself and your entire family. So I have to cover it right now and leave it like 3 to 5 minutes. It will not be up to 5 minutes because I don't want it to get so overcooked, because vegetable is very good when you cook it half done, so that it will still retain the nutrient and the minerals that it has to give to the body. So I think the soup is ready right now. So this is the okra soup in a simplest way and very delicious and tasty. Try it today and you'll see exactly what I told you and how it looks like and how it tastes. And this is the okra soup I have made with we call it grease, but it's made of potatoes, Irish potatoes in a powdered form. I used to get it together, put hot water, and I make it like when I'm making a bar. So it's very good to go with the soup. It doesn't matter the kind of soup you make. The grease, as we call it in German, grease, that is very good. It's like when you're eating powdered, yeah. So this is the soup we have already made. You know exactly what I'm saying. You know when we started it, and a lot of assorted meat, stockfish, and the shrimp, and the beef, and otaze, spinach, and okra. You see how beautiful and fantastic it looks. It is so delicious and greenish. Okra soup is a very wonderful soup, and it's so nutritious and it's so healthy in your system. I always like to eat vegetable soup, especially okra soup. This is one of my favorite soup. Thank you for watching. This is my first video I am uploading in my YouTube channel. Please, I would like you people, my fans, my viewers, to subscribe. If you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can leave your comment. I will reply in any time I see your comment. Please make sure you subscribe so that I can get so many subscribers. When you do that, I will be happy, and God in heaven will bless you all. Just listen to what I have cooked. You just taste it. Just try it on your own. Don't forget about otazi. Try it. It will seem strange, but try it today with otazi leaf. You will see exactly how it tastes like. Goodbye, and God bless you all.